Next time when people ask, so what actually do you do for work?
Looking for a man in finance, trust fund, 6'5".
I'm looking for a place in your connective muscles. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, mano zigazagga. Last time, I'm very hungry. I want to eat my Maggi mee already. I guess today I'm feeling quite colourful.
Nice.
I just got back. Ken bought some stuff that I need to shoot a reel. Let's shoot it together. This stop motion video requires me to use plasticine. And like, when was the last time you played with plasticine? This is a cute brand, but people, this is the old school brand, man. The old school brand. Smells the same. We also got this cute little model wooden frame. Hi.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots.
Had quite a bit of fun playing around with the plasticines and stuff. Now it's time to clear up the mess. Hi guys, just taking a quick breather in between work and just wanted to catch up and chat with you guys. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed and are joining me on this journey. My name is Nicole, I'm a creative in Singapore, and welcome to my monthly vlog. So the past few days have been like a lot of shoots and really long day shoots, so I thought that, maybe today we could take it a little bit easier and go on what we like to call like a fit day, where we plan a hike and we wrap up work earlier, we go for that hike, and then we have an early dinner. I think that these ebbs and flow in our work is really important, especially if you are doing like creative work or anything that needs a lot of thinking or creative problem solving. A lot of things like ideas or creativity, it's really like a muscle that we need to care for. Sometimes we need to take a break and be in a relaxed state, so that our ideas can brew, connections can be made for more creative ideas. Have you ever tried to come up with a creative solution in a panic? It's really difficult. And I've also told my clients this, like when they want me to create or like cut a trailer type of a video in a very rushed sort of state of time. And I always say that that's not how it works, because like when I cut a trailer, I need to know that there is time and buffer for me to experiment and be, wrong in my edit, so that I have time to go and make the changes and finalize the best edit that I want to make and that I'm happy with. Creative work takes time, and it is just part of the process. So having these moments to actually just slow down is actually when like a lot of the ideas sort of bubble to the surface. Anyway, it's not like we must have a good reason to rest, like rest is just part of the process. When athletes overplay or when like they overstrain their muscles, what do they get? They become injured. And so our brain is very much like this muscle that we have to care for. I think the difficult part is really having that discipline and making time for things like exercise and slowing down and creating that buffer in our lives. Because I think that in our modern society, we are very obsessed with productivity and trying to fit as many things as possible into our calendar, and buffer time, free time is not really looked upon favorably. It's like if you're too free, it's not good. But I think to each his own. I think different personalities have a different way of living that really suits to them, that really caters to their strengths. And I even hear some of my extroverted friends who sometimes say, yes, they do need to slow down. So if extroverts need to slow down, like all the more, I feel like introverts really need that buffer and time to just breathe. When it comes to crunch time, I think it's very easy to just push aside all those things and not make any time for them, because it really requires a lot of discipline and really that conviction to say no to stuff, say no to other stuff so that you have time for the things that, really help to nourish your creativity and nourish your soul, just like to top you up for the day. So even if it sounds very frivolous, like, oh, you're putting aside time for your creative hobbies, or like to take a nap or to rest early, like it may sound frivolous to some people, I have come to accept that I cannot worry about what other people think because I need to take care of myself. And my goal for this year is actually not to have my autoimmune flare up again. So I know in my mind, like, this is a very conscious goal for 2024. And I only set one goal for myself because to me, like, that's something that I really want to conquer. I think sometimes we need to give ourselves permission to slow down. And it's not that, like, sometimes peak period happens, it's understandable, and we need to put in longer hours at work for some reason, or like, things just happen in a season of your life. But I think that once that season is over, make space for the rest and the recovery, because you can't always go through like a high peak season all the way throughout the year. So to me personally, having that downtime is really important. And that is a form of discipline I want to keep throughout my life. Hello. Just got back from our walk and my YouTube video just went up, and I just posted like a little vlog thriller on TikTok, and I don't think it uploaded correctly because you know how there are those features where you can do this and it becomes like a horizontal video. Looks like I probably didn't upload it correctly, and it kind of frustrated me. But I think like this process is of starting from scratch and starting YouTube and like trying to do TikTok and being experimental. It really made me realize how result oriented I am, especially when it comes to content and social media. And I know that it is kind of like something that happens because of my job. Like, I work in marketing for social media, content creation, and content strategy. So like a lot of things that I do are very like result driven. And I think like this particular project is really teaching me to not look at the result, because the result is not the result that I really want. What I really want is to enjoy the process of creation and also to learn. And I can't learn if I'm afraid to make mistakes. I can't experiment if I'm afraid that the results are not going to be great. So this is just a little reminder to myself. Process over results. Process over results. So this comic that I'm drawing, you can check out the comic on my TikTok, was inspired by true events. You see, I was at Boutiques Fair with my colleagues and we found this really nice shop selling these like perfumes, and I wanted to ask her a question, and I kind of like, being very introverted and approaching people is not something that comes naturally to me. I was trying to approach her and my colleague was like, yeah, let's go together, so she was kind of like half following me behind, walking towards this shop owner to kind of talk to her and ask her about her products. And then like as I was walking towards her, I saw that she started to become occupied by other customers who were like also approaching her shop. And so then I was like, okay, yeah, no, maybe this is a bad time, like abort mission of approach. And I kind of stopped and tried to do a ghost start, and my colleague like and my colleague was like following behind me. I basically turned around and ghost start right into her, and she was moving forward, I was moving backwards, and we had a good laugh. And she said that, hey, you know what, this would really make a good comic for your illustration. And so I did. Thanks, Nabila.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots are taking